Hey guys, Valley Girl 15 here, and I am back. So, pretty much Lonely Girl 15 is like gone now. I mean, she died forever ago, but then they continued with some of the original people, and then Daniel left, and then Jonas was there, and then there was Sarah, and it was weird, and Sarah was evil, and some stuff happened. I don't know, I can't remember, I'm on drugs. So then, LG15 got like really lazy, and they like asked people if they wanted to like make their own show, and for some reason some Australians came along and they were like, we'll make a spin-off of LG15. Great idea. So they made this series called The Last, and there are 7 weeks of like 35 episodes, and I was gonna watch them all for you guys, but quite frankly, after the first week, I wanted to shoot myself in the face, okay? I will review the first week because I watched it, but I will not ever again watch the other 6 weeks because they sucked. But this is what happened. So there's this girl named Chaz, and she's Australian. If you didn't know, they're Australian, okay? Because let me tell you, they're gonna like mention it and reference the fact that they're in Australia like 20 times. So Chaz is holding her camera out like this, very LJ15, and she's like running around and she's like yelling, and her friend is behind her. She mentions Jonas, like she knows him or something. She's like, I haven't gotten in contact with Jonas, and there's all these girls I found that are trait positive, and one of them might be me, and I have to find them because it's my duty. So bitch reads some names, and she's like, here's some people I found that are trait positive. And then she yells some more, and then her friend's like, wait, where are you going? And she's like, no, I'm on a mission. I have to save these people. And her friend's like, you're effing crazy. What's wrong with you? So Chaz says, all of the people whose names I just read, you're all in grave danger. Surprise! So she's like, get in contact with me if I read your name. Magically, this girl happens to be watching, and she's like, hey, I'm one of the people you mentioned. My name's Tony. So Tony makes a video. She's like, I did some research. Was that an Australian accent? I don't know. It's hard to do the Valley Girl with the Australian, but I'll try it. So Tony's like, I did some research, and I found some books, and I read them, and I'm very Brie-like. Okay, that was kind of British. Let's just stick to the Valley Girl accent. Yeah. It's like, someone is following me, Chaz. Let's meet up. Tony's boobs are hanging out like all over the place, and she's like rolling around her bed and all these books, and I'm like, is this supposed to make me keep watching? Because it kind of makes me want to throw up all over my computer. Then Chaz's friend, who I already hate, but somehow I like him the best so far, he's making this video at night in Sydney. Because they're Australian, by the way. And he is like in the rain, and he is going to get some food. So he makes a video saying, my friend Chaz is crazy and she thinks people are after her, and she destroyed her mobile phone because we're Australian, so we call them mobiles. And I just wanted to let you guys know that she's crazy. So I'm going to show you some scenery of Sydney at night, because we're in Australia, by the way, and I'm just gonna eat and just tell you what I think, because I think that you might care. You don't. On the 4th video, at the end of the first week, Tony's back, yay, and her boobs are back as well. She's like, I found one of the girls that you also listed, and now I magically booked a flight halfway across the country to go find her. Why does no one explain how any of this works? Then again, we shouldn't be too surprised since it's an LG15 spinoff, and they never tell us how anything works. So Tony videos some landscape of Australia, because that's where they are. Yawn! Then somehow Chaz gets back in the video, and I hate Chaz. 1, because she's a terrible actress. This is some of the worst acting I've ever seen in my entire effing life. Outside, and there's an apartment building behind her, and she's reading the local newspaper, and she's like reading the newspaper, and then she's like, whoa, I just happened to scan the obituaries, and one of these girls that I mentioned who's trait positive is listed as dead because of a drug overdose. And then she suddenly gets really mad, like she's really surprised that she just happened to be reading this newspaper and this person is in here. It is so unbelievable. It is ridiculous. So anyway, she's reading this paper and she gets really pissed off and she starts yelling at the camera again, and she's like, yeah, right, it's all your fault. Like, I don't really know what to think at this point, but I'm kind of scared that this series might be turning my brain into mush. I have given up on this series. I tried to watch it. I couldn't do it. It was awkward to watch. The acting was horrible. It was just done by the end of the first week. So, sorry guys. Anyway, leave me a message. Let me know if you have anything else I can review, or if you have a favorite old episode of Lonely Girl 15 and you want me to reenact it or just do a recap of that. I would be like totally happy to do that. So like let me know. Like bye.